Hey guys, how are you all doing? I just coming on here just to wish you all a happy new year. I hope you all survived the Christmas period and you are not too worn out or stressed or nothing major happened and you all just got through it okay. We are still in Florida. Tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we are heading away on our cruise. Sorry, I apologise for sitting here in a cardigan. I am not dressed. I still have my night dress on. It is currently 7 o'clock in the morning here in Florida, which is 12 o'clock in the day in Ireland, UK, that direction. So I've just got up. I'm the only one up, and I have my coffee. I'm just sitting out in the morning, just enjoying the sunrise, and it's coming up over there. And I'm trying to get this video before it's actually fully in my eyes, and I have to stick on my sunglasses, but we'll put them at the ready. So the holiday, I haven't actually recorded much on this holiday. The noise in the background is the pool is switched on. That's a bit of a flex, but yeah, no, the pool has switched on, and it's quite loud. So I hope you can hear me okay. I haven't actually recorded very much on this holiday, and the reason being is towards the end of last year, really from September up to going on holidays, it has been probably not to say it was constantly stressful is wrong, but it was very stressful and very overwhelming at times. And when I get so overwhelmed, I shut down, and I was really struggling at the end of the year to get videos, so to get stuff together. I was sort of great ideas, but I just couldn't get around to actually doing them. I had the ideas in my head and just couldn't get them out. So that was, so I sort of needed this holiday as a bit of just a total downtime. So I haven't recorded much. And one of the things that did come apparent very early on in this holiday was this is probably my last holiday where it's just going to be me and the kids and my mum. Obviously Kerry being 22, Hayley turning 19, Carl turning 18. Obviously you can't do this type of holiday every year, so I mean that's ridiculous. We knew it was probably next big holiday was going to be in 4 years. 4 years time, that everybody's a hell of a lot older, and I'll be turning 50. So we sort of realised that people have partners, boyfriends, girlfriends, that type of stuff. I don't know if Mum be up for travelling as much, because it actually took a lot out of me, let alone my mum coming over to the heat, and it just knocked us over. I mean, we've actually had the most chilled out holiday so far. We've been sitting out by the pool in the evening, in the pool during the day, out shopping. We went to Universal a few times, but because obviously this new variant is running rife everywhere, and we just seemed to get out of Ireland before it got bad in Ireland. And then obviously over here, and being in Universal and the crowds of people. Like my mum was nervous, she didn't go because she was nervous to go because there was so many people. There was no such thing as personal space, and everybody was up in, crammed in. And the amount of people not wearing masks, or half, this where they put up above their lip, half-arsed attempt at wearing a mask, and it just didn't feel a very safe environment to be, especially because to go on our cruise, which we knew was at the end of the holiday, we have to obviously be COVID free, and it just felt like we were putting ourselves in situations where our risk of catching COVID was sort of getting higher and higher. So we actually came out, we've had a brilliant time. We've been chilling out in the villa, we've been having ready meals, we've been ordering in, we've just been sitting around, games nights, all things like that. And we have just, because as I said, it became apparent that this is really going to be our last holiday solo as just a family, me, my 3 kids and my mum. Sort of as we go forward, I presume people are going to be added on, or I'm not saying like the week holiday, but for any big holidays going forward, I do think this is our last one. And I said it to the kids and they were like, yeah. Kerry's obviously working, Hayley's in college. Kerry was saying, she really got away with getting this Christmas off. but she can't do it again. So yeah, we sort of all acknowledge that, and we've all just been. I haven't taken the camera out of my bag. I didn't want to do that because I wanted to be just totally present with the kids and soak it up as my last one-on-one holiday with the kids. I mean, if someone told you the last time your child wanted you to carry them was going to be the last time, you would totally cherish it. Or the last time, you know, your children are going to do stuff, just stupid stuff, you cherish it. So I just feel I was lucky that we were aware that this was going to be the last sort of big holiday solo, and I have cherished every minute of it. I mean, I've gone out individually with the kids just to have that one-on-one time, just to have that, and I've loved every second of it. So tomorrow is our cruise. We have to leave this house at 10 o'clock. So today is just a clean-up day, get everything packed. I am putting 4 cases into storage while we go on the cruise, and we're just using hand luggage for the cruise because the rooms in the cruise are small. So I don't want to block it up using big cases or having big cases in the rooms. So I'm looking forward to that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to try and get up a couple of little vlogs today. I'll do a house tour. When I get back to Ireland, I'll show you what I bought here. I've only made 2 splurgy purchases as such, and that was under the coercion of my children on, it was Christmas Eve or the night before Christmas Eve. So yeah, so they were the only 2 sort of splurges. Now I did buy a lot of clothes. I have some tops. Now you'll have seen them in vlogs. They're just little tank tops with the thicker sleeves. And one day we were sitting here and the kids pulled up pictures of me wearing them like 8 years ago. And they were like, okay Mum, you need to get new tops. So I have got some new clothes. I'll show you all them when I get back to Ireland, because obviously the cases have had to be packed different ways. I will show an unpacking of what I'm taking on the cruise when I get on the cruise, because as I said, it's just been begging. I'm trying to get everything packed and divided up and all that type of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed your Christmas. I just wanted to give you an update on where I was and why I wasn't posting. I have a video to go up, I think in 2 days. I've been tearing the house apart looking for a receipt. That's why it hasn't been posted. But I will get that. I'm going to do a house tour. As I said, today we're cleaning, so I'll probably do that once we have the house cleaned. So obviously we've been living here since the 16th December. So things are a bit all over the place. But I hope you had a great Christmas. I hope you survived it. Whatever it was to you, I hope you had peace for yourself over the Christmas. And you're looking forward to going into the new year and start it off. I know I am. Myself and Carol were talking last night. It's actually funny. I knew I was ready to start recording a video again, because last night we were sitting down and we were coming up with our January plan, and I was actually excited. I needed this downtime. I needed this total step away, and not take the camera out. One of the reasons is since September, we had Hayley moving out with a week's notice, trying to find her apartments. We've had Carl looking to do alternative schooling, had to get that set up. We've had carry-on nights. We've had my car problems. Just this holiday. In October, we were told that the woman who was booking the holiday had left the company and hadn't booked anything. So there was all these different stresses coming literally from September on. I think before September we were doing okay. It wasn't that stressful. But definitely after September to December I felt burnt out. I felt worn out. I felt that there was so much things on my plate that I didn't even know what I was meant to be doing. And I mean, thank God I was fortunate. My kids saw that and stepped up as best as they could. Obviously Hayley could do bugger all from Letterkenny. But we had things like, as you know, Hayley was meant to fly over 2 days after us with her dad. because she was meant to do a mock trial in Letterkenny Court, and her dad decided that he couldn't take the risk of coming over to America. Now, this is after she'd already told the college that she could do the mock trial, and it ended up where, obviously with the way he was working, without getting into it, he was worried that if he caught this variant here, he would miss so much work and his contract then would end for his jobs. So he said, look, it's not worth the risk in case, you know, you get sick. So we were like, oh, okay. So then obviously there was a big reshuffle had to do. We had to get, Hayley had to submit deferrals for different exams, all that. So she was stressed out of her head. Sorry, that sun is just catching in my eyes now. And she was very stressed over it. She had to go to professors, you know, sort of begged that they sort of let her sit alternative exams because her dad couldn't fly with her and she didn't want to fly on her own. So she did end up flying out with us, which was, in a way, it was a blessing in disguise. So, yeah. So there was other things that came up that added to our stress level, my stress level. Even checking in for stuff, there was so much paperwork and so much stuff, it was just crazy. So I'm going to leave it there for the time being. I have got other vlogs. I've got 2 other videos that I'm going to do up, but once we get, as I said, mentally my mindset has changed and I'm sort of ready for this. So I'm hoping to do a lot more recording on the cruise. So I will have a lot more to upload. I'll also show you what I got for Christmas in another vlog, what I bought in the States, you know, different things like that. We'll do that, but once I get home. And as I said, we were planning that. So I know my mindset is good for this. We're ready to hit 2022 running. I hope you all have a good year this year. I hope, well, let's just say we hope it's no worse than last year. I mean, we don't want to be greedy about this. We just want it not to get worse. If it could get better, that'd be brilliant. But yeah, and I hope you are all taking care of yourselves. And I will talk to you in the next one. I don't know when it's going to be because I will have no internet connection on the boat. This is the last day before the cruise, but I will try my best to get them up. And I just wanted to thank you for all your support, your understanding, everything throughout 2021. I keep forgetting what year we're in. I've actually felt with the lives and stuff, we've actually got to know each other and connected on a nice level, and it's been nice. I've actually enjoyed, I love the lives, I love that type of stuff. So yeah, thank you for being you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being unjudgmental. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being you. Happy New Year, guys.